Alright guys, welcome to episode number 2 of Break 75, down here at one of my favourite places, Conway Golf Club, North Wales. Now once upon a time, I used to play this golf course pretty well, hence I actually used to get called the King of Conway, maybe self-proclaimed. However, you saw last week at Archfield didn't quite go to plan. Hopefully that rust has been knocked off and we're going to have a better round today. The sun is shining, there's not much wind. I reckon it could be a good round today. It's a linksy style golf course, there's some incredible scenery. I'm playing with co-host of the podcast, Guy, as well today. Without further ado, let's get to the first tee. We've actually got a special announcer starting us off.
Well, good morning and welcome to the 2022 75 Challenge. This is the second challenge. The first we won't discuss. This is the second challenge and it will be held at the magnificent Conway Golf Club. We have a match today between Guy Charnock and Rick Shiels. On the tee, Rick Shiels. And following him on the tee, Guy Charnock. Thank you. Have a good day, gentlemen. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. Thank you, and you're very welcome.
Last week, my game plan was to play bad, hoping then Rick would play well. But that didn't work. This week, I'm going to try my best to play well and spur him on.
Look at this. Me and Guy on the green, regulation. Oh, pushed it. Pushed it. Knew it was a straight putt. Par to start. Oh, Rick. Today is a day for positive mindset. Yeah, tough second shot into this par 3. Yeah, I've got a bunker to flop it over. Yeah, I'm on a tight sandy lie. But confidence. I'm Tiger Woods. Come on, Tiger! Going. Might as well start with a double early on. Yeah, that is absolutely perfect.
Soft lining.
Hit the bank. I almost pulled that shot off, but just pitched it too much into the bank. Good for speed. Good for speed, just a little bit right. Wind. Okay, that's a start. But you know what? Kind of weirdly nervous with JR around. He's a lovely guy, honestly. Amazing to speak to. Because he's been there, done that, got the t-shirt. As little old me trying to break 75 round his home golf course that he's been a member here for years. He's actually gone now. Hopefully, settle the nerves, chill out, start making some birdies. Now this is a beautiful hole, 5th hole here. As you hit back into the mountains, I mean, you just can't ask for much more. I think it's actually stroking that's one par 4. I'm 3 over at the moment. Nice par there to steady ship. Lots of par 5s to make birdies. Lots of par 5s to make birdies. This ain't done yet. I ain't going anywhere. Oh, missed the bunker, missed the bunker, missed the bunker, missed the bunker. Right, I was flirting with this bunker. I couldn't see it actually finish down. If I'm in this bunker, 1, I won't be happy, and 2, it's bloody hard from here. Please don't be in it, please don't be in it, please don't be in it. Please don't be in it. Okay, we're not in it. Good signs. Good vibes. Not that I actually know where it is, but it's not in the bunker. Oh, it's down here. Not ideal, but at least I can have a pop at the green from here. That came out like a rocket.
On the 5th hole now, I think it's a real important part for Rick of this round. His head's going a little bit, I think. He needs to calm it down. A couple of birdies, few pars, and make sure he breaks 75.
And that's why I don't chip.
Like this video for that golf shot, because that was very good. Yeah, very nice. Come on. Pace. Your pace putting's been phenomenal.
How far off is that?
Yes.
Pars will do at the moment. Par 5 coming up though next. Hold it wind, hold it wind.
That's
hold
great,
wind.
that. It's going to come in, watch.
I'm quite a distance away from the flag, so about 170 away. For right! Simmer.
Good effort. Very good effort. Stopped nicely, that. I love it. Stay left. I feel like it's perfect.
Rick! So good for distance too. Big putt coming up. I'm just having a little word myself mentally. Because at the moment, I'm letting myself down. My mum's just rang me and told me I'm letting her down. More importantly, I'm letting you down, the viewer. I need to play some golf. Give it a chance.
Oh, half a roll more. It'll come.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm about 3 yards off the fairway, which my fault, I should have hit the fairway. But I've snagged a horrible lie. I was hoping it'd be sat up nicely and I could get 3-wood on it and maybe go for the green, because I'm only about 260 odd away from the green. But honestly, it's absolutely awful. Big lump of grass behind the ball, big lump of grass after it. So I have to just lay it up, put it back in play, and hopefully I can just wedge it close. Par 5, come on. Say, good run of birdieable holes here now. Need to capitalise. Yeah, pretty good for distance. Might have just tugged it a fraction left.
No, not very good.
Ay, ay, ay. Right, second shot on this par 5, found this little bunker, which is very, very, very annoying, because I could have gone for it on this hole if I'd have hit it straight.
Strike, phenomenal.
Just yippy now. It's literally so yippy. When you're lacking in confidence, there's nothing worse than a tight, sandy lie trying to wedge it into a green. Certainly for me anyway. Feel a little bit deflated at the moment, through 10. for a minute. At this point, I'm getting a little bit the golf. So I don't really talk as much. So this is now a few weeks later. I'm going to sit down with Guy and we're going to analyse my performance on these next few holes till I finish the round.
I'm excited.
I'm not so much. So far, it's not going great. I think at this point, I'm 5 over par, knowing that some really hard holes are coming up, but also some opportunity for birdie.
Yes.
You ready?
Let's go.
This is going to be quite hard to relive this moment, but let's do it. So, 10th hole, actually hit a ridiculous drive down the 10th. Offered a guy a trade-in on shots. And you'd think that was because maybe I was in a bunker or maybe I'd hit it in some really thick rough. The scary thing is I want to trade him because I've hit the best drive I've hit all day by a country mile. And if anything, it's too good. Middle of the fairway and we're sub 100 yards.
Just to put this into some context, you were, how far away from the hole were you?
Like 50 yards.
I was 130 yards.
And I would have rather taken your shot, which is the wrong way of thinking about it.
Confidence.
Just these shots weren't filling me with a great deal of confidence.
Confident vibes.
That swing was so nervy. It actually looked okay, but it went through the back. Standard putter off the green.
Yeah, nice pace.
Thank you.
I think your pace has been pretty decent on some of your putts
Yeah,
today. Not always had the best line, but I was trying my best to build you
solid.
There wasn't a lot of praise. Right, par 5 now, and I thought, here's a chance now of making a birdie. Every time I seem to hit a good drive.
Like, how's all the fairway you've hit a good shot? I was trying to make you feel better here by saying the bunker was in a bad place.
How angry is my face right now?
He was so angry.
It's because I'm like, everything that I seem to be doing, whether it was like my tee shots or my iron shots, my wedges, my putter, nothing was kind of working. I was lacking in confidence. And then also like, that was a good drive and it just tailed into the bunker on a par 5, meaning that I just couldn't get there in 2.
Weird.
And not only that, it was plugged.
It's the head shake I like.
Look at it. Look at it.
That is bad.
It's plugged up against the face on a very, very gettable par 5. So I had to hack it out.
Well out.
Thanks.
I'm 200 yards away now. I've had 2. I'm hitting my 3rd shot into this par 5. I know I sound like a little whingy whiner right now, but the margins of errors are just tiny sometimes.
I am being a little whiny.
Yeah.
Whiny whinger.
It looks great from here.
This was actually a good golf shot. Just come up a bit
Some
short.
way, still a birdie putt. Long one though.
Something needed to happen. Like this, ideally, needed to go in. Look at that, like, get in the hole! Par. Right, now, this hole is an absolute stunning par 3. Okay, so it was playing about 150 yards, and you look at the backdrop, the sun is shining, the pin is very inviting, it's kind of front tier, it's like a Mackenzie green front tier, very much suits my eye for that little draw that I hit. And at this moment, I'm thinking, okay, this is fairly easy, there's a very easy par 5 coming up next, par 3, and then it gets a little bit harder. So I'm thinking, come on, Rick, I can still get this back, I'm only 5 over par.
I think you even said this is one of your favourite holes in the course.
This is
off camera.
one of my favourite holes on this golf course. And that is one of my favourite pins on my favourite hole on one of my favourite golf courses.
I can't get the words out.
9 iron from 160, downwind. Come on, one golf shot today. One to remember.
Music is just bringing up the anticipation. So, that was the worst shank I have ever hit on video.
It was an absolute proper shank.
Like, literally, it was so far straight right into this gorge bush on the right-hand side, dead, unfindable, finished.
I didn't know what to say.
I'll be honest.
I didn't. So I teed it up again for my third shot now into this. Don't forget, my favourite par 3 on the golf course. Aye. Okay, 3 off the tee.
It hurts.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is not an action replay of the first shot. That is a second absolute shank I mean, look how beautiful it is. Everything is beautiful. Everything is telling me that this has to be a good shot, and that's the type of garbage I produced.
The good news is your dispersion on those 2 shanks was like this. They were so perfect.
2 absolute shanks in a row. And at this point, it's safe to say. And at this point, it's safe to say.
I love the look.
Okay. My head's gone. Notice the nervous laugh. This is now my 3rd shot from the tee, my 3rd ball, which is technically my 5th shot. And guess what? I pulled it.
How do you feel over that one?
The hosel, at least. Not really any different to the first 2.
Were you just thinking, don't shank it, don't shank it?
Not really, because I don't shank it.
Well, where does a shank like that, from a good player, where does a random shank actually come from?
Honestly, I don't even. I could probably analyse it, but I've not. I do not shank the golf ball. My miss is a slightly toey one. I do not shank it.
Ever.
Evidence is kind of there that I do shank it. So now this, I'll be honest, my head's gone. This is my 6th shot into this par 3.
Shanks happen. We all hit shanks, right? I can forgive you for the shanks. This golf shot now, I honestly, can I just say this now? It's the worst golf shot I've ever seen you hit.
After the 2 shanks?
After the 2 shanks. It's the worst. This shot now is the worst shot you've ever hit on camera, in my opinion.
Let me explain it. So,
Please do.
So obviously at this point, my head's gone. Completely and utterly gone. I'm like, let's wrap this up, fellas. We're out. We're bailing, right? I pulled it miles left. This is my 6th shot. This is for a triple bogey on a par 3, right? I'm on a really sandy lie.
Yes.
Let's be honest, my confidence is very, very low. And if you actually look right in the distance, maybe they're on this hill, there was a couple of people watching.
They were watching.
I mean, you guys on YouTube watching, that's fine. There might be a few 100,000 people. Not a problem. But 2 randomers watching from a path nearby put the shivers up me. So I putted it. And this was the result. There's those 2.
There they are.
I told you they were
those
there.
pesky people.
How dare they? I bet they were thinking, oh, that's that Rick Shiels.
my God.
He's pretty good. That's 6 shots, everybody, just to keep count. This is 7. Yeah, better. Getting there. So that's 7 shots on a par 3. You know what's slightly worrying is I am actually really trying. Shot number 8. Oh, of course I missed. Did you have that for par?
Yes, I did have that par. And I sunk it.
Let me cut that out. Right, so now
That was a nice tee shot.
I mean, how many over am I now? I'm 9 over. This was a par 5. Very, very, very gettable par 5. This is a 3-wood into the green. I'm 240 yards away. There's not really any trouble.
Good clubby holes, that 3-wood.
Because that was a good tee shot on this hole.
Yeah, it was great, that.
Thinking, come on, just get there. Knock it on. Make an eagle. Wow.
It's going in that bunker, in it all day long.
It's harder to watch.
The silence says so much.
Can you NR break 75?
No.
Do this for you guys, right? This, however, after everything that's been going on, this golf shot is the best shot of the day.
It was.
I'm stuck at the back of the bunker. You actually in the bunker with me.
I'm in the bunker ahead. What you can't see so much on camera is how, when you were taking the club back, you're going to hit the back lip of the bunker. So you had to be super creative. You can see your weights on your left side.
I was like 130 yards away. This bunker on the right-hand side was pretty deep as well. And somehow, I hit this ridiculous
that's a golf
face
shot.
full of
That'd be the
sand.
number and just stop now. Oh, what a shot. That was phenomenal. That was.
Thank you. When you make a 9 on the last hole, So this, out of really nowhere, kind of don't deserve it. This was for birdie. And drum roll. Yeah, absolutely missed. Of course it did. Of course it did. It was one of those days.
That's frustrating. That was a
It
good
was
putt.
that mark on the green. Did you see that?
Of course it was.
So that was a par.
Fancy's going 9 birdie. I've always wanted to do that.
Par 3 next, pin back right. All I was thinking is, I must admit on this one I was thinking don't shank it. Yeah. Nice shot into the middle of the green.
Very solid.
Nice drone shot tracer, by the way, there. Another look at birdie. And no idea.
Hayes putting though was good for you.
Just protecting my score.
Just racking up those pars. Now this is never a driver off this tee shot. So tight. But hey, what I forgot to lose?
This little fade, I
called that.
You did? Yeah, good shot that.
Second shot, 130 yards. Little cheeky wedge.
Come on, get down.
And then
Oh,
And then this.
get in. Oh,
I got
Can you
excited.
imagine?
and then this.
golf shot.
And then that. And then guess what?
Dirty sauce.
Lashings of the stuff. Lashings of birdie sauce. What a game, eh?
Do you not think there's something to learn here? That at the time you were rightfully so upset, disappointed, angry. A couple of weeks later, when we're filming this a bit later on, you're actually so much more relaxed about it. And it just shows that when you're playing bad golf, unless you are playing for millions of dollars like on tour, it doesn't matter, does it?
Or unless you're playing in front of millions of
People.
people. Right, hardest hole on the golf course without even a question. It's never driver, but what I forgot to lose? Absolutely nothing. Smashed
Oh,
that. Bit of
yeah,
venom in
stay
that.
there.
Yes, driver was very good. It was.
Second shot. Tried to hit this way too hard. This was a dreadful shot. Sorry for all the curse words and the beeping. Front bunker. I should have played it safe. Again, I should have been protecting my score. There was no sand in that bunker.
Yeah,
Shot.
good shot. You weren't happy at this point, were you?
I was disappointed in myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. A par.
Feels
At this point now, you thinking
Different
about
this green.
how bad the score's going to be.
Yeah. Definitely. That was a good putt. Right, last hole. Again, I needed a big fade on this. And boom.
Love that shape.
Absolute money. Literally could not have placed it any better.
yeah, that was pretty perfect.
Players who would have been seeing me on the balcony would have been thinking, how good is this guy? How good is this player? And then
Be good.
Watching this video and going,
Be good.
oh, actually, no.
That guy's not watching it.
No,
Interested.
no, he's not playing one bit.
Oh,
Hard.
Back of the green, raced it past. I was trying to make another birdie
whoa.
right next to your tee marker. You knocked yours in,
Yeah.
and guess what?
Very good.
Played.
Thanks, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I didn't enjoy it when I was doing it. I'll be honest with you, I didn't massively enjoy it watching it back, but I hope you guys did, and hopefully you enjoyed the episode. Now, since that, I've done a little bit more practice, and episode 3 will be coming next week, and I promise you, the bottom of my heart, I won't shank it twice in a row on a par 3.
Big promise.
Okay, that's all I can promise you. Guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Like I say, I do this for the entertainment and for the fun, not for millions of pounds, thankfully. We'll see you soon. Do you want to get in that you beat me?
I did beat you by a good few shots.